Okay, now we're in beginning rock guitar level 2, and we're doing Crosspicking 1. And this is a pretty simple riff because we're working on doing down and up strokes on single note riffs now. We have been doing some down and up strokes on our chord strums, like at the end of the first book you had recently we may have worked on the Bob Dylan song, All Along the Watchtower. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Like that. With chords, we have been doing down and up strokes quite a lot. But now we're going to do it with the single string. And I have avoided that up to now because I didn't want to complicate, because some of the riffs that we were doing would require a complex down and upstroke scheme. So I wanted to avoid that. So we're going to start with a first book level riff that's really simple. It's just O, O, 4, 4, 7, 7, 4, 4. Okay? And so we're not going to focus on the left hand so much. We're going to focus on how we're striking with the right hand. Let me go through it, and I'm going to go through it about that speed. I'll go through it twice, okay? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Back to the beginning. Just down, up, down, up. Okay, just to get, warm up and get the idea of what we're doing, plant your pick on the 6th string and then lift as if you're coming up from above it, and then just let your pick fall onto the 6th string. And let it fall right in that wedge between the pick and the thumb. I should mention that we still want to play by letting the thumb kind of rub the string a little bit. And on your, the one thing about down and up strokes, the downstroke is going to hit the front edge of the pick. Remember, we always played off the edge of the pick with downstrokes. And then the upstroke is going to play on the opposite edge coming up. So it's not the front edge, it's the back edge. And but either way, your thumb can rub the string going down and coming up. The thumb would kind of hit first, or hit, really you want it to hit at the same time, and then upstroke. So you feel that thumb kind of like a leather strap rubbing the top of the string. So we want to learn to plant and just let your hand fall. It's like a bungee jump, it's just, you're letting everything just fall, lifting, fall. So you lift slowly, fall quickly. Okay, now the next step, and this is still just on the 6th string, lift, and then fall as if you're just letting your hand hit that string. Lift. But you still want to be accurate about hitting right in the wedge as much as possible. Okay? All right. Now, this is going to be quite a bit harder. We're going to plant the pick on the 5th string. So it's hard to kind of just fall onto the 5th string because the 6th string is kind of in the way, right? So it might be good to just look at your hand. I missed it myself. So I make mistakes too, you know. All right, so we got, actually I make quite a bit of mistakes, you know, it's how you recover, you know. But anyway, so I'm planting again, just letting it free fall, lifting. And if you don't want to lift quite as much, you know, because you have to be more accurate. Now, go ahead and let your pick just ricochet off the string as if it accidentally hit the string and it's just ricocheting off, you know? See? Like that. So it's kind of like if I have this pencil, say if this were a drumstick. Now I'm going to mute all the strings except the 5th string, but I'm going to just let it kind of ricochet. I'm not using force to hit it. I'm just letting it fall. And that's what you want to do with your pick and thumb, is just let it fall. Now, often just to be secure and for insurance, a lot of us guitarists do a minute preparation. So we approach the string and we make sure we're on the right string before we follow through. And that kind of defeats that bungee jump kind of fall. But sometimes, you know, if you have to really be accurate, you want to make sure you're hitting the right string. But when you're relaxed by yourself, just let it fall and don't worry about it. If you hit a wrong string, it's not like somebody's going to come up like a policeman on a motorcycle and give you a ticket, you know. It's not going to happen. So, you know, if you hit a wrong string, you know, who cares, you know. So, see? So now, after we get that falling technique, then we want to lift, and the lifting is more of an afterthought. You know, it's really no effort. If you notice when I was playing that, my downstrokes were stronger than my upstrokes. And my upstrokes, I'm not really giving it much thought. I'm just but you could just do that with an open string. And it might be good to go through the bass strings at least, starting with the 6th string, and just, but learn to let your hand fall into the string. Might be the most difficult part. It's the most relaxed, natural thing to do, but it might be because we want to be in control of everything. It might be the most difficult thing to just, sorry, see, I'm hitting the wrong strings, so I'm not, of course I'm talking at the same time, but, okay, so, and then maybe try it a little faster. But you want a little bit of that fall and hit kind of feel to the down and up strokes. So it is kind of a subtle thing, so I wanted to go over it thoroughly. And what I'll do is go through, again, this very simple riff, but I'm going to go through it slowly. So we'll start out 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and I'm just going to go through it once without the repeat. See how relaxed, very deliberate, nonchalant. Yeah. I should have titled this Nonchalant. I think I'm following it right. I'm talking too much. Now I'll go through it fast one more time, but pretty fast. Okay, so just try to get down and up strokes into your playing. You could try scales, or if you know some scales, or just open strings. Try the treble strings, and just really play with the technique, because you're not. We haven't emphasized this until now, and we won't do down and up strokes on everything. And often, it's not as simple as just doing up, down followed by up. It has to do with the rhythm. So if you have two accented notes, or if you're holding a long note, you would probably go down and then go down up on the next two. It's not all, you have to map out the rhythm and where the accents, where the emphasis is in the rhythm. And so it takes some knowledge about rhythm and flow, learning to flow with your down and up strokes. But so anyway, don't worry about all that. Let's have fun with this one, and subscribe to my my channel here on YouTube, and give me a thumbs up on the video. Don't forget, if you like it, and like my Facebook page, John Hedger Guitar Studio. Thank you so much.